You know what time it is? Say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. Wildberries! Yeah, all right. It's a Schmoedown time with the Wildberries, and we have our This is juice.
Water. You need to cut back.
Anyway, what's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we're bringing you a Schmoedown reaction today. It is the Wildberries versus a team we don't care about.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, God, I hate talking about this, but Robert Meyer Burnett is giving his team another supposedly easy match.
I was going to say, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, and apparently it happened before, but whatever. This time he's giving them the Wildberries, as in like the first round of the team's tournament as well. So not only was he giving him his team supposedly easy wins to begin with, but now he's doing it when it counts for the tournament, which is all kinds of wrong.
It's just him trying to force his way to giving his team a belt again. It's ridiculous.
It's not right. I mean, I understand like the ability to play with your power.
Last time you said it's not right, you did something crazy. I need you to stay here this time. I'm not doing this by myself again.
Where'd I go?
Went off into freaking Burbank land.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, so hopefully both the Wildberries are here for this because they're going to need to both be there to take on Andrew Guy and Drew McWeeny.
We're hoping that Dewberry's going to pull another Dewberry.
Yeah.
Because more than likely Drew McWeeny will also.
And kind of hoping that Makuga's guessing game is on point.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are we hoping for here? Let's look at our bracket. We gotta pull up the bracket. Yeah, so
Wait, did we do that? Why do we have the other team winning this?
Because we're trying to take the bracket seriously. Sorry, Makuga and Dewberry. Drew McWeeny is a stronger player.
What the heck, yo?
And Guy's all right. But yeah, as a team, as far as what they know, they are technically a stronger team than the Wildberries. Although, if we watched the Wildberries' last performance against Late to the Party,
that was a pretty strong team.
They made 30 points, which is crazy.
Yeah, especially for the Wildberries.
Yeah. So here's what we have on the bracket. We have the family winning. Now, what do we want to happen?
Wildberries.
The Wildberries.
Now, here's the thing. If Wildberries wins this will be a huge upset. This will be fantastic.
Yeah, this will be one of those upsets of the year kind of upsets, which would be wonderful.
And that will probably break up the family. I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially because they're probably going to go the storyline of Drew McWeeny being like, seriously, you promised me a belt, and now you caused us to lose to the Wildberries. This is completely your fault, Captain. I'm out.
That'll happen. I guarantee that'll happen. I say guarantee, but I don't know anything. I guarantee that'll happen.
Have you been talking to Christian?
Nope, not at all. Anytime during this tournament, if they lose a match. If they lose against the Wildberries, oh yeah, Drew McWeny's out of there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we believe on the strength of knowledge and playing the game, the family's probably going to win this.
Plus, I do actually kind of want to see them face down who's the boss.
Yeah, that would still be another good Andrew Guy versus Ben Bateman.
Yeah. We haven't seen that since May, so
since Houston essentially, which that was fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're rooting for the Wildberries. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah.
Look, you guys, I appreciate your sportsmen and all that, but the Wildberries are idiots. I set this up so you could win a belt, to do what I said I was going to do. I don't want you to give them any quarter. Oh, they're hilarious. They're douchebags. Did someone say Wildberries? Wildberries! Wildberries! We're going to have fun. Don't enable them. They're douchebags.
Well, that was a new side to that.
I loved that.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
So now everyone just cheers all around.
I don't know what I like more, Andrew Guy saying Wildberries or Drew McQueen saying Wildberries.
Tournament playoffs. Each one of these teams has one knockout to their credit, and that's where the similarities end.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, we say it a lot, we don't know what to expect from this match, but quite frankly, we do not know what to expect from the Wildberries, and law enforcement and fire officials have been kept around the arena to make sure things go safely.
That's right. I mean, you look up there, what we have on the question desk up there underneath the bright white hot spotlight, all I see are some liquid hydration methods, and then I see the Coke Zero, the famous Coke Zero of the legendary Drew McQueen. No calories, no sugar, all knowledge. And then I also see some sort of Pittsburgh version of a Long Island iced tea, which is probably a lot of Malort and Yingling mixed into one big concoction. But sometimes, Ken, the alcohol content of the Wildberries' glass has forged a victory. Could we see an upset here today, maybe on the biggest of stages that they've ever competed on?
No. But you also never know.
Burnett.
I think for half a decade now, people have been counting out Josh McCouga when it comes to movie trivia competitions, and time again, people were proven wrong and lost a lot of money to their bookies on the bets. And I would never officially count out the Wildberries, but the family is on a roll, and the family... Drew McQueen and Drew Guy, those are two guys that have proven time and time again what they know, and they've proven it on big level games and matches and moments.
That's right, Ken. The two Drews, kinetic performers in both mind and body, and you look at the ringleader of this family circus, that would be Robert Meyer Burnett, who has just really thrown the entire movie Trivia Schmoedown into chaos in the second half of the season. I mean, he had a month to be commissioner. In that month, boy, what a month it was. Not my favorite month that I've ever experienced underneath that rain, but I'll tell you what, now we have the draft coming up next year, which a lot of fans are excited about. There's going to be all new teams. There's going to be managers. There's going to be different factions. It's all going to be chaos next year, and so the run for the family becomes all that much more important, because maybe this is the last run that we see for Andrew Guy and Drew McQueen, who have been a really fun pair.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Meyer Burnett has come in there and he's changed everything with this nuclear option, as he kept teasing. I mean, first of all, I'm going to have to do more research. I hope Mel Kiper puts out a draft prediction.
It's going to be a lot of work for us.
Because now you have to kind of, it's like esports. This isn't all fun and games. Now you have to know the stats, the stories, the strengths, and all those things. And that draft is going to change everything. It's exciting and terrifying all at the same time. But yeah, you're right. The family comes in with an undefeated record here, and they're going to want to, who's to say they can't be picked again on a team? But this could be a final solidifying legacy run here.
Ken, let's be honest with each other. Are we just talking? Are we just filling time before the family trounces the Wildberries? Do they have a shot in this or not?
We're actually filling time because Josh McCouga is in the alley out behind the arena here, and we're trying to get him in. But
that's our Josh. You know what?
Yeah.
We can talk all day about the Wildberries, but they're really good at doing it for themselves. So let's just take a look at each team's pre-interview.
Oh, we're rolling, are we? You don't tell me.
Nice.
Hey, where'd you go? What the hell?
That's awesome. They keyed out his shirt.
We came here to stand out, not blend in. Nobody tells me I can't wear green. The screen should be blue. Green screen is, come on. What is this, 97? 94?
Predictions go out the window when you talk about the Wildberries. Sometimes they know a lot of stuff, sometimes they know absolutely nothing, but it is always an entertaining matchup. I dare say that the Wildberries don't spend as much time studying as some other teams, but sometimes it comes down to what categories you know, and...
We don't study, we don't want to study, because we don't care about winning or belts. We just want you guys to like us and be our friends and drink with us and yell,
Wildberries have done the unthinkable and won a match by scoring 30 points.
They did it.
So used to driving home from these things angry, sad. It's going to be nice to not have to do that until the next time we have a match. I love it when a plan comes together. And
Brandon
I'm
Hanna.
surrounded by the results of my plan. I love the Wildberries, okay?
What's there not to love about these two guys? I am excited to start off our tournament run against these two gentlemen.
Now, let me tell you a quick story about the family. Drew McCreaney used to scare me, okay? Physically and trivia-wise. And guess what? He still scares me. Now, Andrew Guy, on the other hand, he's part of that action army, but his suits are too tight and he's too good looking.
I would appreciate it if he toned that down.
The last time that Drew McQueen and I were in a tournament together, we went to the finals against one another. And now, we've joined forces. That's it. The family, the tournament. Let's do this. No time for talk. Let's go.
Hang on, everyone.
All right, listen, here's my prediction for the matches. I predict probably a loss, and if we win, we will scream Wildberries from the top of our lungs on a mountain.
And you know what? Does it even matter? Because it's not about winning. It's about getting wild.
Wildberries!
Ah, yes. Still juice.
Water. Because I'm getting wildly hydrated.
That's the Wildberries that you know and love. They are certainly excited to be here. Confident is not the word I would choose to describe that interview, but they always are ready to light it up.
Look, entertaining. Entertaining. This league was founded on entertainment just as much as competition. That's why they're favorites. And then the family. You're talking about their path to the championship. And then, you know, quite as Drew Guy said, he likes the Wildberries. This is a kind of a weird mutual respect. And, of course, Josh is afraid of Drew McQueeney, as a lot of people are, because he might actually be a godfather.
Is Drew McQueeney in Josh McCouga's head? Andrew Guy's theatrics, are they going to translate to correct answers? Elliot Dewberry, can anything shake that mountain of a man?
Scratchy chin. Yeah, it really was itching pretty bad there, actually.
You tell
Way to
me,
hide
sir.
that.
You tell
Yeah,
me
I need
that.
to
It's gonna be an interesting
shave it better.
That's what happens today. Looking forward to working with both you and Josh McCouga in Washington, D.C. at the Comedy Loft November 16th. But Ken, that's not what we're here to sell today. It is a huge tournament match. Let's go to the tail of the tape. So, Ken, I'm looking for the Wildberries' strengths.
Scroll up. You have to scroll up.
I'm going to
That's
scroll
Josh's
up.
probationary officer's phone number.
Okay.
Scroll
And
down.
Yelling.
Down here, I
It's
see.
under-
I
open up
see.
the file.
Elliot is. That's Elliot's old Match.com profile.
Yeah, that's drink orders.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
They're good at
There's no
drinking.
strings. There's no strings. Yeah.
They're good at drinking. They're good at Little Giants and the Sandlot knowledge.
Absolutely. On the other side, the family strengths
Yeah.
include everything else, including classics, Oscars, 80s, of course, with Drew McQueeney, and action movies with Drew Guy.
And drawing a nice audience at New York Comedy Club for team action. All right, Ken. Well, I am ready to get going here. Are you prepared? Are the dogs in the studio ready?
Yes, sir.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Nice timing.
It's like
It's time.
It's like Ken's normal move now.
Guildman Schmoedown Teams Tournament.
You got it. Introduce these people.
Here we go. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins somehow and 4 defeats and 1 KO. Get ready for Elliot Dewberry and the Wild Man, Josh McCouga.
You know, say what you want about the
Wildberries.
Wildberries. The crowd loves them. They're actually venturing in the crowd. Elliot Dewberry, I would say, more of the man about town than the two.
They're
Our
off
poor
camera.
crew. We're trying to keep up with the antics of the Wildberries.
Wow.
And there's only so much you
Look
can
at
do
this.
as they emerge back onto the stage.
Fans by the end.
Wow,
Correct.
look at this.
There is Elliot and Josh. Elliot, you're wearing today. Do you have anything you want to say about your wardrobe?
Summer is not over. I don't care what the calendar says. It is 100 degrees outside.
All
I
right.
will wear white.
And Josh, your hat says Brophies. You want to give a shout out to any Pittsburgh area sports bar?
No, this was the sports bar I went to the day after my wedding. But no, it was anticlimactic. I know, but a special shout out to whoever that kid is in the crowd that I made clap his hands. I like that kid. It's probably Drew McQueeney's son. but more than likely. And that's I don't know who the other person is, but I yelled at her and I apologize.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, you don't. But
No.
Yell. But I would also like to point out to both of you numbnuts,
Yeah.
okay, that we are a really nice group of handsome gentlemen that have strengths, and those strengths are wearing floral patterns. They might not be movie trivia related, okay? We might own a cool dog, but you know what? In the meantime, we're up here putting our hearts into getting some of these correct.
Figured out why this match is 52 minutes long.
Just trying to have fun here.
We'll fix it in
have
post.
some
We'll fix it in post.
Love you, Elliot.
All right. And now, their opponents, with a record of 3 wins and 0 defeats and 1 knockout, led to the arena by their manager and mastermind, Robert Meyer Burnett. This is Drew Guy, Drew McWeeny, the family.
Robert Meyer Burnett
family's in turn.
emerges from the curtain, and he is now summoning
We got
the
Hitman.
The Hitman. Three taboos.
Drew
And there's the team, the family.
and Drew.
Drew McWeeny.
How many people are on this
Guy.
team?
Look at the walkout. They're really letting Branda and Robert do the.
Wait me when they're done. Okay, will do. Nice knee.
Nice handshake.
Good luck to you.
Good to see from everybody, keeping it classy thus far.
Wider than our walls.
In the match.
Cougar.
All right.
Bad boy for
Life!
The family.
I would just like to say it is an honor to be up here with the Wildberries. I'm very
They're
excited
seated.
for this. It is an honor for you.
All right.
It's what I just said.
September has ended. Wake up.
With,
Literally word for word.
Now, Drew, your Coke Zero, does that have alcohol in it? Because if it doesn't, that's against company rules.
Yeah,
here.
no, but I'd be happy to just, yeah.
this match is
work
already
it out.
going in a direction
Yeah,
that
it's
we're
very
talking about.
Italian. They do that there.
This match has a chance to be louder than a Who concert in 1978. So,
breaking the decibel level. We're not sure what is
Oh,
in
boy.
the chalices drunk by
We're in for a wild ride
It's
tonight.
Ice.
the
Definitely ice in there.
that
Wild
are
ride.
replaced it with. Gentlemen, we
Wild.
are here in
Berries.
the tournament setting. The winner will move on to face the winner of the Paddington 2 and the Evil Geniuses. The loser will join me at Buffalo Wild Wings for this Sunday slate of NFL matchups. In round number 1, the field of competitors will be round match. And I ask the family first as the favorites. Drew and Drew, are you all ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I had a drink. You know?
There's a cup right in front of you, sir.
All right.
There's like 30 people out
Crisis
there.
averted. Elliot and Josh, the Wildberries, are you ready to compete?
Yeah.
Sure.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Killers! Before we move on, I'd like to point out that Robert Meyer Burnett did not like the Bad Boys for Life trailer, and for that, he can go straight to hell. And that hell is Miami right about now.
I concur.
Thank you, Andrew.
Good
So
to
does
have
Elliot.
agreements early on. Ken, as soon as you're ready to ask the first question, bail us out of this pre-show madness.
All right, this is the best episode of the afternoons we've ever had. First question out of 8 is in the category of dramas. Dramas. In 2010's The Town, Ben Affleck falls for Claire, the bank manager of the bank they robbed. Who played Claire?
All right. I would call this movie Northeast Point Break.
Yeah, I think that's exactly
Yeah.
right there.
Instead of surfing, we're cutting flowers.
5, 4,
Oh, you better
3,
hope
2,
Can't say fuck.
1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looking for answers, starting with McWeeny.
Yeah, I'm going to kick things off by saying I don't remember that movie.
Oh,
It's so good!
I'm leaving this whole town behind me.
Sorry.
My rear view.
Elliot, who you got?
Elliot.
All right, Infinity.
Zed.
Do you have it? I think
Does,
I might
does
have
Drew
it.
have it?
Rebecca Hall.
It is
correct.
Rebecca
Dude,
Hall.
I put Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca Hall. No.
Dude, that girl
Nothing?
is wicked British.
Michelle
I
Monaghan.
just cleared the table.
Dang it.
All right, here we go.
And
Here we go.
I would
I
like
was
to.
going to say Rebecca Hall. Can we?
I
let's
would
start
like to
that
point
over.
out to the competitors and everybody watching, that does not mean that the family has won the match. That is 1 point. We move on to your next category in the world of fantasy science fiction. Fantasy sci-fi. Your question is, Christian Bale and Sam Worthington starred in what 2009 sci-fi action film?
1-0 game.
Yeah, got to get the title right here. Gotta get
Yeah,
the title
gotta get the title
correct.
right, and with
Because we wanted to know what film it was.
Works great that we just recently been talking about this movie because, I don't know, there was another sequel that just recently came out.
1. Pens down, Elliot. You're up first.
through the set.
Terminator Salvation.
Give him a point.
That's correct.
Andrew
Well,
Guy
Terminator Salvation.
also had it. Josh McCouga.
Guess what, guys? Terminator Salvation.
He had it.
Terminator Salvation.
Terminator Salvation.
Oh, good for you.
Points all around.
I like you, man.
There
You're
it
a
is.
hell of a guy, but get off my set. You're walking through the set.
We're bloody done professionally.
All right. Drew, do you have any Christian Bale impressions you'd like to do from the set of that film? No. Then we can move on to your next category. Ken, what is it?
Category is 90s movies. 90s movies. This is the decade in which I was 50. Who played the titular father in 1991's remake of Father of the Bride?
And settling into an actual match here. Everybody's on the
It
board.
might be. It might be. All right.
The Wildberries.
I watched the match you gave away the answer the other day, Ken.
It was great. I almost did it.
laughed.
I almost did it again right now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with you, Andrew Guy.
Steve Martin.
That's correct.
Josh McCouga.
Steve Martin.
Whoa!
Drew McQueen.
That would be Steve Martin.
And
All
Ellie
right.
Dewberry.
Steve.
They're on fire.
Steve Martin. Stephen Martin.
All on fire.
Almost did it again because that is my all-time favorite comedian, and I almost blew the
Yeah,
match.
Steve Martin's a great guy.
All
Great
right.
comedian.
Horror/thriller is your next category. Sorry,
Pass.
Josh.
Are
but
you allowed
this
to
film,
pass on a category?
This film isn't actually that scary. It's more of like a weird romance. Your question. Name one of the 4 lead performers in the 2015 horror film Crimson Peak.
What?
Need one of the 4.
That's a movie?
It's a film.
Crimson Peak. I think you mean Crimson Tide, starring Alec Baldwin, Sean Connery.
That's
Neither one of them are in that film.
incorrect. Yeah.
That is Denzel Washington and
Yeah.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah. 5, 4,
You're thinking of Hunt for Red
He did Hunt for Red October.
1. All right, we got a repeat from Drew Guy.
Name one of the 4 lead performers from the 2015
Now,
horror
I
film.
hope they list them all because if I don't mention one that they
Not
have,
to be
I want to
confused
still
with
make sure I'm right.
Crimson Tide or Dante's Peak.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll let you know.
4 competitors up there forming the best improv sketch group in North Hollywood.
Okay.
Drew is not happy.
5, 4,
Let me think
3,
10 seconds longer about the wrong
2,
answer.
1. Pens down, Josh McCouga. What do you have?
I don't know, Adam Scott?
Great guess, but it wrong.
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain
Yeah.
is in Crimson Peak. Ellie Dewberry.
Tom Hiddleston?
Tom Hiddleston
That's
is in
correct.
Crimson Peak. Andrew Guy.
Elle Fanning.
Incorrect!
One of the leads.
5.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, Tom
Quick
Hiddleston.
question.
Nice work, Elliot.
Was Charlie Hunnam in that movie?
Charlie Hunnam was also
Okay,
in
because
it.
I put that and then I panicked and I erased it.
And Mia Wasikowska.
Yeah.
Never.
Mia Wasikowska.
Okay.
Wasikowska?
I'd like to
The
bring
coach is
this-
Alice.
a timeout.
Yeah.
No, I don't need a challenge or timeout. I just like to bring to the attention of the people in this crowd. Raise your hands if you've seen Crimson Peak. Besides you, Drew.
Yeah, a lot.
Wow, more people. More
Two
people
people.
than I thought.
But that doesn't mean that movie doesn't
Half this
exist.
audience is comprised of children who are not old enough to go see the film. That's true.
All right.
Your next question comes from Action Adventure. Ken, what do we got?
All right. Who plays the Sheriff of Nottingham in 1991's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
One of the all-time great
Yeah.
90s films, in my opinion, and maybe the best 6th grade dance song.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
I am not right.
Look into my eyes.
I am.
All right.
Everything
There we go.
I do,
5, 4, 3,
do it for
2,
you.
1.
I'm hurting.
All right. We are looking for answers from Elliot Dewberry.
Is it Alan Rickman?
You are right.
Yes, it is.
Alan Rickman.
That is weird, but
Josh
right.
McCouga.
I said John C. Riley.
Okay.
I'm
Drew
sorry.
McQueen.
That would be Alan Rickman.
All right,
Alan Rickman.
we have a
That hurts. That hurts.
686.
That hurts. I'm sorry, Elliot. I'm sorry.
All right,
sorry to all the
your
Wildberries.
Mr. Potter.
This is in the world of
one of them.
animated
That was not a good Alan
movies.
Rickman.
These movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question. Mel Gibson lends his voice to the lead character in what 2000 stop-motion animated film? It was released
Oh.
in the year 2000.
2000?
Yes.
Oh, wow. He's stuck in an Alan Rickman accent.
Ooh.
There we go. To 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, Josh McCouga.
Oh,
That's
yes.
great usage of a JT
Nice.
there. Mel Gibson lends his voice to the lead character in what 2000 stop-motion animated film? Gonna do a token 15 seconds. Everybody
God,
got
this
your
one took me a
answers
second.
prepared? Okay, then we are gonna start with you this time, Drew McQueenie. What's your answer?
Chicken Run.
Give him a point.
Ooh.
Did the JT rule pay off for Elliot Dewberry?
It did.
Chicken
Yes,
Run.
sir, it did.
Chicken Run. Andrew Guy claims to have seen in the theater.
Chicken Run.
Josh McCouga.
Wallace and Gromit.
See, that's what I thought at first, and then that
Same studio.
Yeah. So Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Good job.
Accurate guessing you expect from Josh McCouga, just not quite enough to get the point.
Mark, I think you're confused about the word accurate.
That
That should be at least like 0.2 points.
Yeah, like give me.
category. Ken,
All
we have some questions about famous people.
Question 7 comes in the category of famous actors and actresses. So, no
Isn't that
character
everybody?
actors. All right.
Some of them aren't famous.
Charlie
All
Hunnam's
right.
Not famous.
What?
Shia LaBeouf is specifically not famous.
Okay.
The
Oh, right,
Conjuring,
right.
All right. Here we go. Here's the question.
Sorry.
What 2010 historical drama stars Colin Firth and Jeffrey Rush?
Those are two famous actors. Ken.
Famous actors. Famous
Very
actors.
well known.
Very well known indeed.
Would you rather have Colin Firth?
Can you repeat the question?
It also
All
won
right, we
the
got,
Oscar.
Drew with the repeat. What 2010 historical drama stars Colin Firth and Jeffrey Rush?
Just a little vanity test.
I remind you of your thirst.
Colin
Seems like a
Firth's
good idea.
Or Charlie Hunnam's abs.
I would.
I'm going abs all day.
Going Firth's talent. I think more women
Going
would
abs
enjoy him.
all day.
We do that a lot, if you hadn't noticed.
Mine
Yeah.
would be gone.
I think it
It's
actually does.
psychological.
It does remind me. Oh yeah, I have some I can drink too.
It's psychological.
Yeah.
Andrew Guy.
The King's Speech.
That's correct.
Oh,
That is
shoot.
Correct. Josh, what do you have? Do you want to show us?
Pride and Prejudice.
Good guess.
King's Speech.
Alright.
King's Speech.
The King's Speech.
Yes.
Elliot
The King's Speech.
The
King's
Carrie.
Speech.
That's right.
Carrying
Carrying
this thing.
Wildberries on his
Can I
back.
do more matches in the morning?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to point
Yep.
out-
Yeah.
Alcohol hasn't quite settled in.
I'd like to really point out that everybody knows that the back of the Wildberries is Elliot Dewberry. He's carried this team for years to.
The rear legs, the jumping legs.
You're the
on this
stem.
horse.
You're the
Yeah.
stem, Josh.
All right.
All
We appreciate the Wildberries pointing out. Maybe a better comment for the pre or post game interview, not necessarily
Shut up,
in
Mark.
match. And we move on.
I think you're great. Great shirt, man.
Patreon
Did you steal that
question.
from
This is
my
why it's
cousin and not
52
dressed in it?
minutes long.
A
Yeah.
Patreon question. The following question comes to you from our good buddy, a fellow patron, a loyal Patreon member, Jeremy Hastings.
JTH.
JTH.
Thank you,
JTH
Jeremy,
reacts himself.
for supporting the show. Jeremy Hastings. He wanted a question in the category, perhaps my favorite, in the world of comedies.
Oh, JTH.
All right. And your question is, Ken, we are back. Ken, Ken, we are live. What 1970s comedy includes the following characters: Bo Danville, Cletus Snow, and Sheriff Buford T. Justice? The competitors balking at a 70s. I will remind them.
I saw this one in the theater. so-
Monty Python the Holy Grail,
Yeah.
released in the 70s.
That's right.
Animal House, released in the 70s. Young Frankenstein, released in the 70s. 5, 4, 3, 2.
No clue.
Hands down, Josh McCouga.
Blazing Saddles?
Good guess again, but no Drew McWeeny.
No, it was Redneck Star Wars, or as we know it, Smokey and the Bandit.
That's right.
Oh, that's
Think
right.
of that, but all I could come up with midnight.
That's not bad. Andrew Guy,
I wrote what Josh wrote.
he's Andrew.
And I knew it was wrong.
He admitted to cheating right there, but it didn't pay
No,
off.
I mean,
He got
Yes,
the answer
I
on his
cheated.
own.
JTH blew my possibility of having a perfect round.
Abandoned a comedy?
And us being tied with
yes.
the family.
Although, what, 7-5?
Blew us being tied with the family.
Yeah.
All right, and Ken, if it was not for Drew McWeeny forgetting that the film
Would have been an interesting game, Family versus Cinefanatics.
Unless we move on to round number 2 today, Ken.
Yeah.
Another one of our loyal patrons has sponsored the entire wheel. How
It better not be
about
JTH.
Jeremiah Morris.
Understand, we love you, JTH.
Wow.
Here's a
Salute,
good
General.
friend of
Big
mine.
time salute to Jeremiah Morris.
Oh, Jeremiah
His,
Morris.
slices
Yeah,
are
I know that name.
rom-coms and 2010.
He subscribed to
Boy,
us.
He could
Yeah.
drink his wine. He
Thank you,
always
Jeremiah
had
Morris.
Some mighty fine wine.
That's right,
We salute you as well.
Yeah.
Support us, go to patreon.com/schmoedown
What is that?
to become
What?
a
Saluting
patron
somebody?
and
Apparently
have your
some, like,
name
action
screened
army-
by the
Oh.
Mark.
Oh, I take it back.
Done, Ken.
Give me my
Back
salute
to
back.
me, and now
We just give you the
family.
peace sign.
Andrew Guy, Drew McWeeny.
That was
would
weird.
You gentlemen like to spin the wheel?
We believe
or
in
would you like to
peace, not
defer to
army
your
fighting war.
Wildberry opponent.
Gonna defer.
Here come the berries.
Defer. Which one of you drunk individuals will stumble to the wheel now?
Yeah, you can really put that wheel to it, McCougs.
New
wheel.
This new wheel was,
That's right.
yeah.
Josh McCouga's spin.
It does sound like Coney Island. This wheel was a prop in the movie Memphis Belle.
Biopics. No.
Oh,
2010.
You gonna keep it?
Yeah, I like it.
They're gonna keep it.
All right.
Jeremiah Morris's category gets picked.
Might not
That's
work.
right. They're going to do
Nice.
the 2010 Josh McCouga emerging from behind the desk to prove that he's wearing a George Hamilton Tuesday tanning outfit.
Just glad he had pants on this time.
2010's movies, gentlemen, 6 questions. They will be administered by host of the Afternoons podcast alongside Josh McCouga and Knapsack.
Absolutely, this will be very fun here. 6 questions in this round. Here you go. In the category of 2000s. Don't forget you have multiple
2010s.
2010s.
These are very different.
I think the last decade is the 90s. That's how age works. 2010s.
He's not
first
wrong.
Question. Don't forget you have multiple choice.
Hopefully.
In Hot Tub Time Machine 2, who plays a character who, after time traveling, becomes famous by stealing Black-Eyed Peas
Sebastian
songs
Stan.
for his own
No. Craig
Part
Robinson.
of that Beatles movie?
Craig Robinson.
That's right, 2 points for the Wild.
He also takes Lisa Loeb's Stay, which is hilarious.
McCougan said that with authority. With authority. All right, question number 2. Which actress plays Molly, Jonah Hill's love interest in 21
Oh, it's what's her face from that unspoken of season from Scrubs.
Oh, the lead.
Richard Grieco's. He follows me on Twitter.
Her name is like on the tip of my tongue.
Brie Larson.
2 points.
Oh,
Nope, completely wrong.
oh, well then you were sending me down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Elliot
In the other
gave
one.
them a competitive salvo with the opening round, and now Josh
at
McCouga
this.
come to play in the 2010s.
Question three in the, I say, underrated crime comedy Game Night. Who plays Jason Bateman's brother, who is kidnapped and must be
The coach
found
from
by
Friday
Yeah.
Night Lights.
and his friend?
That would be Kyle Chandler.
Whoop.
Kyle
Yes.
Chandler. Yeah, I was like Kyle. For some reason, my mind was on McLaughlin again, but
I was saying the FBI agent from Wolf of Wall Street.
that too.
All right.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler.
Fourth question. In the 2017 movie The House, who stars as Scott
Will Ferrell
Kate
and
Johnson,
Kristen Wiig.
who open up an illegal casino
Yes.
in their basement.
Tina Fey.
I saw it last
No.
night. Will Ferrell, Amy Poehler.
Get out of here!
Really? Just start naming all the female comedians on SNL at
It's
that
Maya
time.
Rudolph.
Yeah, I mean,
Or maybe even the Wildberries' own family members.
Rachel Dratch?
With the Wildberries
not
on
the
an
70s.
unprecedented run here in the 2010s.
Literally
Large parts to Josh McCouga.
Not Tina Fey or Kristen Wiig. It's Amy Poehler.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
Call this
crazy
airplane
stuff.
Yeah.
All
That was
right,
fun.
Fifth question. Who directed 2014's Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal?
Wasn't Fincher.
What is that? I did the interviews for the movie, and
That's not
no,
now.
because we get that confused
We're
with
gonna need an answer
Zodiac.
soon.
Zodiac, yeah.
We're gonna need an
Remind the
answer
competitors that children are in the
Multiple
audience
choice.
and
Multiple
are watching.
choice.
Excuse us, sorry.
A. Tony Gilroy. B.
that guy? Tony
Michael Man. That's your final answer, and incorrect. For a
Can we repeat the
Deal.
multiple choice just
Do we
for
have
fun?
to?
You-
No, we don't have to. Let's
you-
just do it.
you-
Go ahead.
You
It's
may.
Dan Gilroy.
Dan Gilroy for one.
Oh, that is
Deal for
bull.
That was a trick answer that you
right.
put in there.
Final-
That's why you got to
Is that a
read
Patreon from
through.
Jeremiah Hastings
I
or
still
what?
would have picked Tony Gilroy.
Jeremiah
Just combine two
Hastings.
people.
All right. Final question. Final question in this
Sure,
round.
Karen Knapsack. Go ahead.
Which Tom Hooper film was released in 2012?
Tom Hooper?
Yes,
is that
sir.
an actor?
Sorry, Tom who?
Which Tom Hooper
Tom
film
who?
was released
Per?
in 2012?
Ah, go multiple choice.
A.
All
The
of them.
King's Speech.
No.
B. The Damn United. C.
Les-
Les
Les-
Miserables.
Les
D.
Miserables.
The Danish Girl.
Yeah.
Those are all terrible movies.
Hey, Les Miserables was good,
Les Miserables.
Not going to win a lot of favor
Les
with the crowd.
Miserables.
That is correct.
except for what's his face is singing.
All right, Ken, they started out.
My
Paint me like one of your
name.
Danish girls.
They,
Exactly. That's
they,
exactly
they had
the
a
movie.
heat check with the Tony Dan Gilroy
Oh.
mishap, and that awarded
That's my
the
impression.
family
I don't
a
know if
point,
it was
but
good.
Wildberries still very impressive round
I
number
do.
two
It
in my
wasn't.
eyes,
Yeah.
because it gave them
Russell
the lead,
Crowe
17
singing.
to 14.
They have a lead, and that's what
Scoreboard.
you got to be
Javert.
worried about with McCouga. Sometimes he hits weird vein of knowledge, and he surges to the lead there,
Man,
but also the one.
I was hoping the Wildberries would shoot ahead pretty far here.
I was
And
hoping.
now the family has their spin of the wheel. Here comes Drew
Because
McQueenie.
this has a chance of
Drew
just
McQueenie steps up, the Godfather
stretching out that
himself.
gap right here.
Godfather hopped up on Coke Zero. Here comes the spin.
Just like most of us in the 70s.
Pure
Although if they miss
caffeine.
some and the Wildberries can somehow steal, they could even it up.
Opponent's choice. We
then
could have
round
spinner's
two.
choice.
Oh no.
Never mind, Wildberries miss.
Yep.
Let's go for you. Let's go for
80s.
Let's do it. We'll go 80s.
80s it is.
80s
Drew
it is.
McQueenie.
Well, it was a nice
Tell
game.
me your first question.
Bye, Wildberries.
In the film The Terminator,
That's it.
what is the make and model of the cybernetic
It's
assassin?
a
sent to
101
kill Sarah Connor?
T800.
T800.
It is a T800.
They went with 80s, and the first question is right up Andrew Guy's alley.
Well, it's a T800 Model 101.
Take the Wildberries with this next answer.
Yeah, okay.
Correct. What is the
Make and model.
occupation of Steve Martin's character in the 1987 comedy
The
Roxanne?
firefighter.
He's a fireman.
Yeah.
He is
fire
a
chief.
fireman.
Well, he's a fire chief, yeah.
The fireman. He's the fire chief of the unit.
Is that the one with the guy's got a huge nose?
Get a big
Yep.
nose.
Yeah.
It's Cyrano de Bergerac,
Still
yes.
finds love.
What's that?
He still finds love.
Still one of the best comedy
Big heart.
bits
No, it's a great
ever
movie.
is
I always forget
the part
the
where he's
difference between Novocaine
making up all the
and
jokes about his nose.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I was a joke.
Being bullied in the bar.
Yeah.
Like to,
We can cut
What? No, Novocaine.
like to remind you that Josh McCook and I will be appearing with Mark Ellis at the Comedy Loft November 16th.
No more plugs. We move on back to the 80s movies. In the 1983 action film Blue Thunder, which actor plays a cop in charge of piloting a new high-tech helicopter?
That would be Roy Scheider.
It is
That is
Roy
correct.
Scheider. If only they had that helicopter at the end of Jaws 2.
Blue Thunder.
Thunder is
Different than
great.
Blue Streak, which is also very
It
Martin
was-
Lawrence, Luke Wilson,
It was
anybody?
no Airwolf.
All right.
Blue Streak was
in
good.
the 1980s, we are now halfway through the
Yo
category.
tengo los
The
gatos en mi
family is up
pantalones.
20 to 17 over the Wildberries.
Pants
You
in
get
your-
2 more points
cats
to
in
your
your
credit.
pants.
Yeah.
If you know this classic character actress, known for her distinctive voice, plays the ghost of Christmas
Oh,
Present
um,
opposite Bill Murray in Scrooge.
Elaine.
She's the best. God love Carol Kane.
She
Carol
is
Kane,
Carol
not
Kane.
Elaine. Okay.
Love Carol Kane.
She is one of the best. Liar. All right, your next question, your penultimate question in this round 5 of 6.
Ooh.
What is the name of the quaint town that is the setting for a majority of the film
Jeez.
Gremlins?
What was it?
I don't know why I'm thinking.
Go multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is. Is it A, East Great Falls, B,
Bedford
Kingston
Falls.
C, Bedford Falls, or D, Shaker
East
Heights?
Hill.
I believe it is B. Kingston Falls.
It is
Oh,
B,
okay.
Kingston
Split the
Falls.
difference.
There's but one
might have a
bank in that
chance here.
town, and the unruly Mrs. Deagle runs her. All right, your last question in round number 2. This could potentially give the family an 8-point lead going into round number 3.
Woo.
What is the full name? We need the first and last name of Daniel LaRusso's main rival in The Karate Kid.
Johnny.
Johnny Lawrence.
Yes.
That's
Maybe
perfect
they
for
watched
balls.
Cobra Kai on YouTube, Brad, and they got it correct, 25 to 17. And Ken, a nice round number 2 by the Wildberries, but the family.
Don't watch Cobra Kai on YouTube.
Record. It's because they know a lot about a lot of movies, certainly in the 1980s.
Absolutely.
Too
That's
busy
one of
putting
those strengths
our own
really
videos
are.
on YouTube.
But again,
Well, it's time to watch Cobra Kai.
The team kept the Wildberries here in the game. in
Ben
round
has
3.
significantly more views
And
in our
we've all
videos,
seen
though.
that from both Josh McCouga
Slightly.
as an individual and from McCouga and Elliott as part of the Wildberries. They can have a round 3 surge. And in round number 3, this is the 5-point question. So because the family enjoys an 8-point lead, Ken, we are going to get their
What'll be
3
fun is to
lucky
see
numbers from
if
1 to 20.
Wildberries
Drew?
30 points from last
7,
week would be the
14,
family last
and
week.
11.
Last match would be the family this
14
match.
and 11 it is. And the Wildberries. Which 3 Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys feel lucky?
3,
Nice call.
5,
Yep.
12.
Boom.
We did it. That's it. They went.
Those are good.
The
Those are
Wildberries
good numbers.
succeeded in
Those
not
are the
naming
best
any of the numbers
numbers.
that the family had named.
Winner. Wildberries.
All right.
All
Ken
right.
Knapsack will be asking the Wildberries their questions. Ken, at your ready. They selected number 3. What category are we looking at?
That is directors. Who'll be answering the 2-point question in directors?
I'll take it.
I can't do it.
Who wants
All
to miss
right.
it?
Elliot is going to be answering
Who wants
this
to
2-point
miss
question.
it?
Name a film, one film, in which Nicolas
Snake Eyes.
Cage has been directed by John Turteltaub.
National Treasure.
Who? What? Huh? Turtle Top?
Yeah, yeah. Did he do Snake Eyes?
Make up a direction.
2 points.
Name one
Go to
film.
5, 4.
Repeat the question, could you?
All right, second one. Name one film in which Nicolas Cage has been directed by John Turteltaub.
He changed the name.
More.
Turtle Top.
Did you say turtle top or turtle ton?
At this point, does it matter for you both?
Turtle Top.
It could.
I'm just trying to get all my turtle
5,
directors organized.
4,
up here.
3.
Left
2.
Behind.
That's a good guess, but no.
Oh man.
No. Looking for National Treasure, Book of Secrets, and the Sorcerer's
That turtle
Apprentice.
director.
Okay, so not Snake Eyes.
TAUP
No.
is the end of his name. The Sorcerer's
National Treasure, National Treasure 2, and Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Well, Ken,
Well, we can only go for a tie.
That was a fun improv.
you know, look, we've seen this happen before. The movie Trivia Schmoedown started way back in the late 60s on the Ed Sullivan program. And ever since the
Real big
inception,
contest.
it seems like every so often we get into a situation where it all comes down to what is inside Josh McCouga's head to continue a match. We have arrived at that moment yet again here today. One of the most entertaining subsets of any movie Trivia Schmoedown year is when Josh McCouga has all the pressure on him. More often than not, he is able to rise to the occasion. What category does he have for the 3-point question to advance the match?
All right,
Bad
what's
Boys.
in Josh's head is Steeler games and that Cindy Crawford Pepsi commercial. The category is 2010.
Oh, he got 2010!
What is this?
2010.
Okay, all right. Shut up.
All right. Here we go. A 3
Please, God, don't do
Point.
anything stupid.
question.
This 2010 film was directed by.
Richard Linklater's
Oh no.
Everybody Wants Some. Follows a team of college-aged boys that all play what sport?
Baseball.
Josh McCouga. All right.
Yes.
Josh McCouga talking some
Yes.
Baseball with an
trash,
axe.
getting some
It's
high
great.
fives.
McCouga just randomly assaulted children in the audience. That was crazy. I don't know what just happened.
Charges may be pressed, but in the meantime, we will not honor any suspensions until after the match. We have a chance to review that tape.
He touched a child.
All right.
Don't say it.
The Wildberries, the onus remains on them, Ken. They have to collect themselves because now we're at the 5-point question.
You saw that picture of the
Wildberries get
rails?
this right, they will force the hand of the family
I can redraw it.
to answer the question correctly. If they miss
We're going
it,
off of
the
it.
family will move on to face the winner of the Paddington 2 and Evil Geniuses in round 2 of the Ultimate
Absolutely.
Schmoedown.
A lot of
tournament.
pressure on this, as Jar Jar Binks once said. Steady now. Here we go.
Steady.
5-point question. You chose the number 12. The category is famous
Nice and
actors
easy.
and actresses.
Okay, this is a wide open category. Nobody knows why it's a category.
All right. Here we go for the tie. Which actress made her final theatrical
Elizabeth Taylor.
appearance as Wilma's mother in the 1994 Flintstones movie?
Elizabeth Taylor.
That is.
They
No
are allowed
way.
to confer with
They
each
can
other.
confer.
Come
We
on.
have one JT.
Oh, man.
One
30
JT is
seconds
left.
stands between them and the family moving.
No way.
5, 4,
Let's start with the dead category.
2.
Repeat.
All right. Which actress made her final theatrical film appearance as Wilma's mother in the 1994 Flintstones movie? It all comes down to this. Is it. No repeats, nothing left. There we go. They're talking, they're drinking, or maybe they should be.
McCouga.
All right, listen.
All right.
One more miracle
All
out of this
right,
match.
Thank everybody.
You got to be counting down.
4, 3,
Judy Garland.
2,
No.
No.
and your winner, the
Elizabeth Taylor.
family.
I met her on that set.
It's Elizabeth Taylor. Oh,
At that, I
the
don't know
family
what
advances,
happened.
Ken.
Where's my music? Cue the music.
Celebrates with his team. Hats off to the Wildberries for once again never failing to
Burnett, you're choking me.
entertain us with a match. They know enough to continue to get on that stage and earn that white hot spotlight. And the family has earned another appearance in the Ultimate Schmoedown. They advanced to round number 2.
Oh, joy.
The Paddington 2.
Great.
The Evil Geniuses winners. So what do we make of this match? And if this was the last time that we see the Wildberries compete together, because Lord knows what's going to happen next year with the draft and what teams are going to be on who, but if this was the last for the Wildberries, they're not going to be confused with the Sharwolves.
Anarchy couldn't split them up. I doubt the draft is going to either.
Yeah, the draft will.
They are the Sharwolves of bar crawls, but I'll tell you what, they leave, if this is their final match, they leave a legacy that will not be forgotten, but maybe not best remembered. But we're going to see and hear from them right now, Mark, as we get ready to pitch it over to the wonderful director of the Patreon page and all-around popular personality here, Emma Fife. She's waiting for her interviewers right now, her subjects, I should say. And on that note, we're going to go...
Oh, it's the winning team.
It's the winning team.
The winning team first. The Wildberries gathering their emotions for perhaps their last post-match interview.
From the booth,
what do we got?
We got it. Emma Fife, take it.
Thanks, Ken. We are here with the victorious family. Specifically, I would like to say congratulations to Drew McWeeny.
What are you talking about? I answered the T800. Okay, I went 6 of 8 in round 1. All right, this was a team. This was a collaborative.
First question. So there we go. Yeah.
It's true. Drew McWeeny forgot that that was a film. Yes, he forgot that was.
Is he wearing a doll face
movie.
T-shirt?
Well, listen. There is no doubt in my mind.
That is awesome.
The family, you guys know a thing or two about movie trivia. Even you, Andrew Guy.
This is drastically different from our last interview. We need to start over. You need to have her introduce us right. You're in charge of the league. Let's do it. Let's start from
actually, I'm in charge of the team's league. So
No. I think what Mr. Guy is saying, he demands respect. A victory is a victory. I mean, equivocating, it doesn't matter. We won. They won. We all won. All of you, the fans, have won today.
I don't know about that.
Equivalating, we are in the first place. We deserve to be here, so thank you for being an equivalent.
Do you know what equivalating means? Actually, okay. I'm not 100% sure, Brandon Hanna, why you're here. Are you part of this now?
He's part of the damn team. He's one of the boys. One of the powerhouse that is the family.
Great. You realize there is a microphone.
He's right.
You don't need to yell, Robert Meyer Burnett. Well, very impressive performance. I do have to say, of course, it worked out very nicely for you that you got Spinner's Choice. Drew McWeeny continuing to prove that you are a powerhouse when it comes to decades in the Schmoedown, and honestly, pretty much anything else. I have yet to determine what Drew McWeany's real weakness is. So going into the next round of the teams tournament here in the Ultimate Schmoedown, you're going to be facing either the Evil Geniuses or Paddington 2. Any preference, any thoughts about that match?
Well, Paddington 2 is charming. But is that a team also?
That's a team also. Yeah, that's Alonzo and Matt are Paddington 2.
Well, they sound just as charming as the movie. Yeah, but we'll beat them.
Sounds good. Excellent.
They're between me and my belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Andrew Guy? Going forward in the teams tournament here, is there anybody that you're looking to face down the line on your quest for the belt?
Who's the boss?
Well, even though Mark Riley can't seem to get it together, I would love to face Who's the Boss in the finals and finally put that traitorous backstabber where he belongs so he will see the equivalency of the family.
Okay, well, equivalency, probably in the dictionary now at the end of this interview here. Congratulations to you once again. Family, Robert Meyer Burnett, et al. We will be right back with the Wildberries.
All right, Ken, and as you can probably see, Josh McCouga going back to the Toad Hop days, tweeting right behind us.
He's at the wrong desk.
You're wanted at the
over
podium
there.
shortly for what could be the last Wildberries interview that we see in quite some time. You would imagine, Ken, that they're able to get it back, if not for a Movie Trivia Schmoedown match next season, maybe for some sort of reunion tour, barnstorming around the Middle East, the Midwest, excuse me, or the Middle East, if they want to go on a USO tour with me later on this summer.
Yeah, eventually Schmoedown's going to need to have old-timers games where we bring out the retired heroes.
Like a Field of Dreams.
Yeah, like a Field of Dreams or a Yankee game. But let's go right now. God be with her, Emma Fife with the Wildberries.
There we go.
And we are back with the Wildberries.
Oh, it's not Jen
Josh Macuga.
for this.
Elizabeth Taylor was in a movie in the 90s?
Yeah, she was.
She was just hanging out at the Neverland Ranch.
I was confused if you knew what year.
Okay.
The Flintstones, since they said the year to the Judy. Listen, Josh Macuga, you can guess what
Judy
the best
Garland.
One. The Judy Garland guess was not
Why?
not
What did she
not a
guess?
high point for you. Before that,
I would like to point out the fact that I said Judy Garland to Elliot, and he was like, sounds good.
She might still be alive. I have no idea.
listen, I love
No.
that you guys. as
I
a
believe she
team are
passed in
so
like
on the same page.
1969.
That's-
I believe.
Because the
That's a while
Wildberries
ago.
Somewhere
are
right
a,
close to that.
Quite a while ago.
I just watched Judy. It was a good movie.
Blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, all together to make a wild berry. Thus, Elliot, our strengths and weaknesses combined for Captain Planet.
That totally checks out. Now, I have to say though, Elliot, you had a great showing in this match. You played great today.
I mean, I got out of bed. I came to the show. Usually our matches are in the evening. So I think that might have been a key difference that I probably should have figured out like 2 years ago. But better late than never. Turns out, wake up, go to McDonald's, get a coffee, pound some white wine. That's when I'm at my sharpest. I wish I'd known this, but, now we know.
Now we do. Now we know. And Josh Macuga, way to crush it on the 2010s.
I'll tell you what. I watch a lot of average movies. Everybody knows that. And if nothing, 2010s are full of just amazingly average movies. And so I saw them all, and thus I know them. And when I say average, I mean the movies that movie critics probably panned, and Josh Macuga loves movies.com/Bad Boys for Life loved those movies.
Yeah, here's the thing about Josh. He's traveling to weddings every weekend. He's riding on a lot of airplanes. And that category could probably better be described as airplane movies, because, you're on a plane, you're like, well, I'm not going to watch a great movie. I'm going to watch an average 2010s movie.
Absolutely.
That's what Josh does every week of the year.
Just those good time killer kind of movies. And you know what? I would like to say thank you to the Wildberries for bringing attention to the mediocre films of the 2010s and giving them that marginal amount of respect and recognition that they
All
deserve.
movies matter.
I'd also like to point out that you can still buy Wildberries t-shirts, even though somehow we're getting split up now because of rules that I don't make up. But if you haven't bought your Wildberries shirt, buy them now. I don't care if we don't win anything. This is just a ploy for us to make 2-3 cents per t-shirt.
You don't want to leave the house without a shirt on, and, it's a shirt.
Listen, this may not be the final word for the Wildberries. It's possible next season whoever drafts you, Josh Macuga, might also draft Elliot or the other way around.
Luck has not been on our side ever in the history of us being a team, but it has been on our side in the draft. So we shall see, I guess.
Well, only time will tell. But until then, this is the end of the road for you, Wildberries. We're very sorry to see you go.
They said it couldn't be done. They said there's no way the Wildberries could go 2 whole years without a single victory. And we showed you what it is.
You had some victories here.
I don't recall.
I can't entirely recall either, but I know they exist because I've seen them published on a website. Well, again, my condolences to you, gentlemen, and back to you, Ken and Mark.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks like poor Emma looks like a tourist walking into the wrong Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. God bless her.
Ken, no one in the studio knows this, but we actually do have a special treat for all the Wildberries fans out there. We have a remembrance video for the Wildberries. Cue it. I'm being told we do not have such videos.
Ready?
The video has not actually been edited or rendered, but
No.
maybe sometime in the future, maybe not. Ken, I'm also getting word that potentially there is a loophole in the draft where if you drafted a Josh Macuga and Elliot Dewberry, you might by proxy get their teammate in Wildberries, so maybe the Wildberries live next year.
They will never split up the Wildberries. You can't split up the Wildberries.
Well, maybe we'll have them up here on the desk when you and I get sick. Anyway, the Wildberries take the loss to the family who improves their record to 4-0.
Oh my
and more
gosh.
importantly, advances
No
to
way.
the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. So stay tuned to see the Paddington 2 versus Evil Geniuses, because the winner of that is going to be taking on the family in round number 2 of the Ultimate Schmoedown. That is Ken Knapsack. Ken, the kids out there, they know about the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Select which tier is right for you today. They know about the live events at schmoedownlive.com, and they know about the podcast. Anywhere you enjoy your podcast, podcast, you can check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. What else do we need to know?
Just have a great time. Don't drink wine spritzers at 10 a.m. in Burbank. And be safe out there. Go to KenNapzok.com for all information on my shows. Mark Ellis Live for his shows.
Probably just go to Ken's. My website's under construction. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
All right, so question for you.
Answer.
If the family loses, there is a pretty good chance that they'll probably split up. If not of their own volition.
Depends on where they're ranked.
Yeah.
Now, of their own volition, yes.
Yeah. The Wildberries are probably going to stay together. So who really was the winner of this match? I mean, seriously, let's be honest here.
I don't know. I mean, if there's really a loophole for the Wildberries, which...
That's
sure,
awesome.
Sure, why not? Sure, go for it. I'm having a hard time deciding which manager would actually pick them. Because, again... no hate against the Wildberries. Love the Wildberries. Always want the Wildberries to be together. Never want them to split up. Always want to see them compete. Want them to compete more. The problem here is that the Schmoedown is moving towards an actual point system with these teams, to where you actually do want players who are going to get you points on your team.
And that's the benefit of being able to pick first.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If you recall, and I'm sorry, I'm going to probably bring up some dark moments here, but if you recall back in gym class when everyone was being picked for dodgeball or something.
Middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack, really? Huh.
No.
So...
Fourth or third to last.
Oh, that's still not bad. But, I mean, essentially what I'm trying to get at is everyone's got to get picked. Even the ones who may not perform as well will still have to get picked. Now, I won't say that the Wildberries are the worst at all. And they're probably like the third or fourth from the last at this point kind of thing.
And honestly, we're not going to say who the worst is because that would be mean.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to go that route. But... someone has to get... They will get picked. They have to get picked. Someone's going to pick them.
Theoretically, if that means all players are going to get picked, then yeah, they have to get picked. But if there's some players who are just going to be floating off somewhere unpicked by managers, then there is a chance.
So I like the idea that the Wildberries are safe. I would like to see if they progress like every season.
I also would like to see that confirmed too.
Yeah.
And not be a Mark Ellis joke, which is possible.
Yeah. But it would be funny if like every once in a while when they start doing weird things with teams, whether it's the Nuke or Anarchy, if the Wildberries are just always going to be safe. Always. Like, there's nothing anyone can do to break up the Wildberries. They will just always stay together. That would be hilarious.
They're the team that lasted through all the years of the Schmoedown. Nothing ever tore them apart.
Yeah.
Except maybe liver disease.
Possibly. Family won.
Surprise.
Big friggin' deal. I mean, woo! Yeah, I would like to see them play Who's the Boss, because that's going to be interesting.
I have a feeling that's going to happen, because they're going up against either the Evil Geniuses or they're going up against Paddington 2.
Both of which I feel like the family will possibly have a good chance of defeating.
The wild card there is Evil Geniuses, where we don't know where Lon's new teammate stands as far as movie trivia knowledge goes.
Yeah.
I have looked him up recently, though. He does like interviews and stuff too, so he is consistently in the movie space. So I predict that he'll actually know some things.
Well, that might be interesting.
He'll probably at least be as good as JTE.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see as we press on through the tournament. So speaking of pressing on through the tournament, make sure you go over to the Schmoedown Entertainment Network YouTube channel, as it's now called.
SEN.
Make sure you go over there, like, comment, and subscribe. Help them out that way. They also have the Schmoedown Entertainment Network Clip Out channel, so you could go over there and help them out on that as well. If you have been watching SEN Live and any of the other SEN shows that they're starting to produce, they're putting out some pretty good quality content. Go over there, help them out, like, comment, subscribe. They'll continue doing Schmoedown as well.
Do all the YouTube things.
Yeah. Also, make sure you go over to Patreon. Like they said, choose the Patreon tier that's right for you. Help them out that way as well. Go to the schmoedownlive.com. Pick up tickets to live event and live streams.
Get your ticks. There's so many ways that you can help them out. And one of the ways also is just commenting and liking on their video.
Yeah, they
That's
really
simple, too.
appreciate that. The YouTube algorithm loves likes and comments, so you can do that to us too. You can like and comment on this video. That's fantastic. That helps us out as well. Also, follow us on social media at CineFanaticsMLP on Twitter and Instagram. We just recently crossed 1,000 subscribers. I forgot what they were called for a second. We just recently crossed 1,000 subscribers. We will be doing a live stream. Make sure you check out our channel and our social media for updates on when we will be live streaming. We've got one coming up pretty soon. Make sure you are hopping on to the live stream for that. We would love to see you in the chat so we can talk everything movies, Schmoedown, Cinefanatics, personal stuff. Sure. Whatever. So make sure you follow us there. And if you have not subscribed to us, you can subscribe to us by hitting the subscription button down below this video and the subscription button that's right above his head. He already knew where I was going with that one.
There it is.
Over here off to the side are a couple other videos that we have made. And as always,
Wildberries!
later.
Yeah. Neighbors are like, did that man up there just shout Wildberries? Oddly, I have a hankering for coconut rum and t-shirts.
No, you too?